Hello, guys. I saw a couple of your messages. I'm okay. The power outage was just for a couple of hours, but yeah, it was scary and it did delay my my coverage of Doctor Who. But I do have my notes here, so yeah. Thank you for the concern. I just realized that is a Google game on Doctor Who, and I am probably gonna play it after this. Not gonna lie, but we are reviewing slash recapping the third episode of season 2 of new Doctor Who, and it was called The Well. I also have here my notes because I'm bad with names, so I'm sorry, and I need the names because I've watched this like 3 days ago. But yeah, The Well. I absolutely love this episode, and I'm gonna explain why later. I was so excited. I was like, is this Doctor Who again? Yay! Also, yes, the Barbie onesie is off because it's very warm. So, I guess today I'm Oppenheimer. But yeah, episode starts with the Doctor trying to reach Earth, and I wrote, Doctor, stop promising stuff. Every time this man promised something or this being, I'm like, I don't know if you'll be able to deliver. Please, don't promise things you can't. Um, don't promise things you can't deliver on. So they stop, and again, Melinda is freaking put into a position where he's like, we're 5,000 years in the future. And I was like, okay, so we are about the same time as we were with the 10th Doctor and Rose in New York. So I was like, okay, interesting. So they go get dressed and then they play Britney Spears. And I was like, is this a nod to the oldest woman in the world, Lady Condessa, our favorite sheet of paper? R.I.P. Lady Condessa, you would have loved Ozempic. We're here for you, babes. But then I started to think, okay, there's no way he's not able. Why don't you just go back to 2024 and like wait a month or something like that? And I had this weird theory, like, is the Doctor kidnapping people because he's lonely? That does feel like something the Doctor would do. Not gonna lie, that does feel like something the Doctor will do. But yeah, we get to this planet. They are inside of a of a spaceship. They get dropped into a planet, and immediately they have a bunch of guns thrown to them. And one thing that I really enjoyed was that the Doctor brought back the psychic paper, and we have a crew. We have a crew of about, I'm counting. I have the IMDb right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We have about 6 people, and the captain of this crew is called Shia Constellian. And she's like, who are you? And he's like, oh, I'm the big boss, according to this paper. So they are sent to this planet to investigate the disappearance of a crew. So the crew had about 12 people, and they're all gone. And the planet has like a big core of something that they're mining. So they need to know what happened to the crew. So they get in, and the first thing that they see is that most people are dead. And people either died of a broken neck or they were shot by laser fire. And all the mirrors have been broken. So they're like, what the hell is going on? So they go, and they get into this room, and they are faced with just one person, and next to this person is a dead body. And they like put their weapons up, and they realize that this person is death. And we had this beautiful moment where the Doctor just signs with this person, and the captain is like, no, you guys need to talk. So their suits actually have a great technology where if they touch a button, a subtitle will appear to what they're saying. I think there are similar things already existing, but that was great. So we have this woman, she's terrified. She's like, I have a daughter, please don't hurt me, I just want to go home. And she says that something came out of the well that they were mining and killed everyone. So they're trying to figure out if she's telling the truth or not, which was a very this episode is very character driven. And if some of you guys have seen classic, not classic Who but new Who, you might know where is this going. And I was very excited because they're talking about this planet. I think they call the planet like planet 6767, and they're talking, and as they're talking, Melinda is helping the girl, and the girl actually says, how are you a nurse, you don't know sign language? And I think it was a very beautiful moment, and I do think every doctor should know sign language. But as they are talking, they're kind of sprinkling in that no one knows about the human race, which is weird because the doctor said in the beginning of the episode, the human race multiplies, you guys are 5,000 years in the future, and we do know there are 5,000 years in the future. We've seen episodes with humans that's 5,000 years in the future. So something has happened to the human race. But as Belinda is helping this girl, she kind of senses there is something behind the girl, and the doctor gets more and more scared, and we realize that this so amazing. We realize that the planet that we are on is Midnight. So Midnight was a great episode from the Dr. Donna era. A couple of you might have already seen it, but I love that episode because you don't see the monster. The monster just repeats what you say. But yeah, if you guys, I don't want to spoil anything because it's such a great episode of Doctor Who, but if you haven't seen it, go see it. Like, it pays off. But he realizes he's at midnight and tears. One thing Shitty will do, not Shitty, one thing Shitty will do is the roll up tear. So they realize that they are with this monster. People are dumb and scared. So this guy named Cassio tries to take Shia's authority, and as he does, because basically what the girl says is, don't come behind me. Everybody that comes behind me dies. Or if you come behind me, you will become him, the monster, because the monster will cling to your back. So basically what happens is that Cassio takes authority from Shia, and he gets a bunch of the officers killed, including himself. Actually, no, he doesn't get himself killed. Shia shoots him because she's like, he was gonna kill everybody and I'm here to protect them. Just realized this was in the wrong place. So now they have to find a way, because Shia is like, let's bounce, no one is here anymore. And the girl, her name is Alice Finley, she's like, what about my daughter? Like, please help. And doctor is like, we're gonna help you, I just need to figure out what we're doing. So basically what the doctor does, because the mine is for mercury, the doctor shoots a pipeline, and basically mercury is reflective, so the monster sees his own face and he lets go of Elise, so they start running, and the doctor's like, wait a minute, I want to see the monster. We don't see it, thankfully. I'm really hoping that we don't overuse this monster as we did with the angels. I think one of the cool things about the angels was that we didn't know a lot about them, and then they kind of worked the angels to the bone. But I'll continue in the next option. So part 2 is coming. Okay, so continue, what I was saying is that really like the Angels. Like Blink is probably one of the most famous episodes of New Who, but they kind of destroy them. I didn't need to see them move. I didn't need to. I don't know. I think it was diminishing returns. I also think that might have been a Steve Moffat problem because he created the Angels and then gave us a complete backstory about them. But I don't want to know more than I already know about the creature in Magic. But going back to the story, basically they get to this seal off place where they're sending people up, and they realize that the monster must have gotten in, and they're trying to realize who has the monster behind them, and the doctor realizes it's Belinda. And I was like, see, I don't think she's gonna survive. I think Belinda is gonna die. I think she's low-key the opposite of Clara, where she doesn't want to be here, she just wants to go home. But the doctor wants to be friends so much that he's just gonna be like, no, I can protect you, and then he won't. But yeah. Let me check her name. So Shia, the captain, makes a sacrifice, and she basically puts herself behind Belinda, so the entity will latch to her, and then she throws herself into the well. It gave me a lot of Library of the Dead vibes, to be honest, which was great. But yeah, we are supposed to think that the episode ends like that, but then when they're coming back, Mo, she was the doctor, she goes back into the ship, and there might be something behind her, so they kind of left the door open for the creature in Magic to be able to leave the planet, and the doctor goes back to the TARDIS with Belinda. Next episode seems interesting. Ruby is coming back. I was not the biggest fan of Ruby, but I think if they use her sporadically, there might be okay. It's kind of giving me vibes of a worse Marta, to be honest. I'm like, babes, one of these things is not like the other. But yeah, overall, at a certain point, legit, I'm gonna show it. My notes were literally just like, oh, absolutely the fuck yes. It's magic. It's magic. I was very excited because Midnight is one of my favorite episodes of Doctor Who ever. So these were my notes. Like, love this. Also, yes, who the fuck is the lady? Like, freaking, what's her name? Mrs. Flood keeps appearing, and I don't know who that woman is. I need to know. I'm thinking it's a big arc. But yeah, really like this episode. If I had to put a rating, I would say solid 7.5 to rate. In this season, I might say an 8 because this is the better episode so far. None of the episodes are bad. I'm just used to top tier from Russell T Davies. But at the same time, I'm also kind of disappointed by the 13th Doctor, so we'll see. But yeah, that was the review. Next week, I'll be here again. I know not a lot of people watch this, but I find it funny, and I don't know, maybe I'll do a mega compilation when the season is over. So yeah, that was it. Let's hope no more power outages so I can send you this information ASAP. And yeah. Bye.